What's up, y'all? Do you remember that time when you first started talking to that person? Or that first time when you first started to do that new thing that you always wanted to do? Do you remember the feelings that you used to have? The butterflies, this feeling of, I don't know if I really should do this because I don't know if I'm gonna be good at it, or I don't know if I really should like this person because I've been heartbroken, or I don't know, but I like this person though. So maybe I should. Or I want to do this thing. This is my favorite thing to do. Maybe I should not do it because I may not be good at it, or people may not see what I see. You're going back and forth with yourself. Over time, you finally start to see something. You finally start to feel that spark. You finally start to engage into it, and you let yourself just fall into what feels right. The progress finally becomes the reality of what you always wanted. But as time goes by, you reach that goal and it becomes your new norm. And now that this is your new norm, you start to kind of just stay here. And then as life goes by, as time goes by, you start to want to find new goals. And some of us continue to do the same thing that we've always done to get to that new goal. You start to ask yourself questions. Why am I not feeling the spark anymore? Why am I not losing the weight? Why am I not passionate anymore? Why am I not in love with this anymore? Why don't I have the same feelings that I felt for this person? And you start to just battle with yourself again. And if I'm being transparent, I feel like that about a few things in my life where I'm just here and there's no movement. But I'm fatiguing myself. I'm doing the things that I feel are right. I'm doing the things that sound right. I'm doing the things that feel right. I'm doing the things that I've done before. I'm doing the things that I thought would work. And I still feel like I'm here. My passion, my love is decreasing, but I'm putting in the work to see results that I'm not seeing. I'm putting in this love, this thing that I feel like is right. I'm having a conversation with somebody special to me. Actually, a few people. And I'm telling them and expressing to them, why do I feel the same? I don't feel different. I don't see different. But I'm doing different. And this person, and they know who they are, said to me, what's your intent? Are you being intentional? And I froze. And I'm like, I feel like I am. And they're like, no, really think about what I'm asking you. Like, are you being intentional to reach the goals that you say you want to reach? I lost the butterflies. I lost the love. I lost the passion. And it became my new norm to where I wasn't being intentional anymore. This is just something that I know I could do now. I'm doing this now because I know I could do it. But because I can do it, I'm searching for a new goal. I'm searching for a new result, but using the same thing that brought me to the same result. So now I'm doing more, thinking that more is what I need, but intent is what I need. And they're like, well, I don't think you should go run and jump rope, and I don't think you should go strain yourself to feel like you have to rush now to reach your goal. I think you should really take time to be intentional. Really be intentional about that run. Really be intentional about that walk. Be intentional about how you want to pursue this person again. How you want to fall in love with this person again. After I stopped talking to the person, all I could think of was, dang, you nailed it. I lost my intent. I lost being intentional about my health. I lost being intentional about life. We know our goals, but our intent is not at the same level as our goals. We're just doing it because that's what we feel like we should do. But our intent is far back there when our goals are way up there. And we have to meet them in the middle in order to reach the goal. I'm making this video because life has a way of making you forget about your why, about being intentional, about what you've always wanted to do. But a lot of us use the same tools to get to different places. It can work to a certain extent, but sometimes you have to use and find different ways to get to a new result. And this person was telling me, like, okay, you want to lose weight. You think that now you have to jump rope and do the bike and go for a walk and do all this and strain yourself to where you're not able to do it again tomorrow. And you're asking yourself, why can't I do this? You think doing more is being intentional when it's not. Why can't you be intentional when you do that walk? Why can't you be intentional when after that walk you're weightlifting, and then after that weightlifting and being intentional with the weightlifting, you're being intentional with your meals? Yeah, it's going to be hard, but nothing comes easy. But you know that because you've been through it already. This is a new goal. You're starting from 0. You're not starting from 1. You're not starting from 2. You're starting from 0. Start from scratch. You're becoming a new person at a different level. I'm saying this to you guys because, one, I'm in a space where I needed to hear that. You lost your intent. And it's like, wow. But you're at a new level, so it has to be a new intent. It has to be a new thing that you have to create for yourself. Yes, it's going to be hard because the circumstances are different, but you've been there. And in order to grow, you have to do hard things. And I want to gain my intent back and pursuing things that are new, that I'm still trying to fulfill, and focusing on one thing at a time while doing so. Doing more is not always the answer. Most of the time it's not. A lot of us say, oh, we're busy, but doing more doesn't mean you're productive. You're just doing more. But when you're intentional about that 1 to 2 things, the growth is out of this world because you're able to just focus on that one thing. And every time you do that one thing, because you're so intentional, you're so present. The journey is everything to you. It's like meeting somebody and y'all have this feeling. Y'all talk every day and there's nothing else that matters besides that phone call. And then when y'all finally start to create this life together, you guys kind of get used to each other. But there's something inside of both of you guys that has to keep this alive. And you don't want to be that person that's just doing something because you're used to it, especially in relationships. I'm doing this because this just works. Nah, I want to keep dating you because that's what we've came here for. I want to learn who you're becoming. I want you to learn who I'm becoming. So that way we could create this healthy life of our new goals and meet each other where we're supposed to meet each other. But if I'm here because I'm used to you and you're here because you're used to me, then all we're doing is going in a circle and doing what we're used to. And now we're looking in other places for new things. I just want you to be more intentional about the decisions that you make every day. If you have a goal, be intentional about it. A lot of us want new things and big things and have these goals, but just want them. Be intentional about wanting it. Yes, whether it's a month out, a day out, an hour out, a minute out, I just want to be intentional. And I want you to be intentional because when you're intentional, you fall in love with everything about that thing that you're trying to do. The process, the progress, the result. But when we grow, we forget that there's new goals that we have to reach after we grow. It may either be you lost your intent or you just got to get some new intent. So I hope y'all got something out of this. All I can say and all I will keep saying, be intentional. I love y'all. Peace.